Hey you guys, what is going on, my amazing DK Beast? My name is DK, also known as DK Gaming here, and I welcome your faces back to a new video that is going to be on my channel. And today what I want to talk about is about the next WWRC update 4 that I'm getting ready to talk about, featuring driving. So let's actually begin this and all that, but before I do that, please do punch that like button below. It's very much appreciated. I would like to reach the likes around 5, so that way you guys can still stay on with this channel, or just stick around, because I will be uploading very new content in the near future of what I'm about to talk about, driving and such and all. And also guys, be sure to also follow my Twitter if you haven't so already, because I do post out a whole lot of information and and so much more of that, and I do post a whole lot of new information out there. But let's actually begin talking about the whole 4 weeks of driving. And clearly guys, that was all about driving. You had to know everything about driving. First of all, I learned the traffic sign. Every man and woman would always learn about traffic signs, because traffic signs are very important in life on what you have to go through when you're freaking driving out in the roads. You can't be doing stupid stuff out there in the roads. You can't swerve, you can't freaking crash into people, you can't crash into wildlife, you can't do anything. You can't have a an alcohol level is 0.8 higher. I know if you die, you can have a choice to where you can donate your heart or organ or anything like that. I know that there's a move over law to where in Virginia there's a move over law to where say if a police officer is talking to somebody, you would have to move over when that police officer is talking to somebody, or if you can't move over, then just slow down, just automatically. And more likely that's what I've also been talking about, is the general knowledge. And basically how that worked out was, I was a bit of a struggler in class. Literally, I was definitely a struggler in class. I did not even think before I even said anything, but it was pretty worth it. I went to that class for 4 weeks, survived, had nothing else to deal with, had a really awesome, cool roommate too. He helped me a whole lot with the room and everything like that. He was a bit cool and a bit shy and somewhat okay and all, but I take that as a very cool way that I kind of settle things with him and talk to him. I actually did talk to my roommate into staying with driving, because he actually did something that he was not supposed to do, but I've actually helped him out once if he actually got to the point to where he actually would want to stay. But I'll actually tell you guys a story about that. So I saw my roommate, he looked kind of a little bit depressed and all, and I was like, what's wrong? Why do you have your book in the trash can? Because he actually did put his book in the trash can, because he was all about being mad and everything like that. So he was like this, he was like, I can't do it. And I was like, why not? Why can you not do it? And he said, because it's way too hard for me. And you know what I said? I said, you know what? No, it's not for you. You got that one chance to actually succeed in life. Because without being yourself, on being who you want to be, you can actually be that somebody that can determine your own freaking future and everything like that. And literally, I told him that. And he actually had focused, he had studied very well with his his mentors, and study among himself, and with everybody else, and was actually very friendly towards everybody else and me too. And I was actually feeling all grateful about it, and and everything like that. So then after the whole 4 weeks was over, I went to the DMV. Now, when I went into the DMV, yes, I did actually look pretty nervous when I was inside of the DMV. And when I did look nervous, I was just thinking to myself, okay, come on, DK, I gotta pass this test, I gotta think about this test, and and stuff like that. But then once if I got in it, they called out my number, and it was actually T/28, no, 82. It was like that, yeah. And they called out my number, and they said all the information. I had to have a birth certificate, a proof of residency, and a social security card. And I had it all in a portfolio to where I can actually remember my own self and everything like that. And they also took me back to a room to where I actually took the test and everything like that. And the first thing that come up was a road signs quiz, and there's actually 10 of them. And so I looked through all 10 of those signs, and you know what? I actually failed that test. I got 9 right, but one wrong. And I was very, very mad when I got to the point to where, you know what, I'm just gonna, and I told my teacher this too. I was like, I'm just gonna wait 2 years like you said, because I have a disability, and it's like my brain cannot readjust to all the things that I can remember. And plus, it's my first time taking the DMV test, and it wasn't actually that bad too, getting like 9 right out of 1. I mean, that's pretty good for once. I mean, getting all 9 signs right, like knowing all signs right, and like getting 1 wrong. Oh, and let me tell you something about the one that I just got wrong. It was a construction sign that had an arrow that is blinking in and out. Yeah, like, and I didn't even know what that was all about, but I guess it had to be something in the book that I did not read carefully, or just did not even think as well as I thought before. And I think what happened was I got nervous and I took the test fast. Like, I think that's what caught me off guard, and things like that. And basically that was just all that. Now let me tell you something about the next time when I'm back over at Woodrow. I'm going to be in materials handling, working with objects, and basically, and I will talk about this in another update, which is the WWRC update 5, which that will be coming out sometime like on a weekend, to where I feel like talking about it and what I've actually experienced and everything like that. But yes, for my materials handling program, it's gonna last until 6 or 8 months. So I may not be around with this channel for any longer, unless if I'm back for the weekends. Then I might do a few videos, but not a whole lot during from this week and weekend, to where I actually got a whole lot of uploads done. Then the weekends, to where I'm just like, okay, I need to push this one out and I need to push that one out and everything like that. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be gone for a very, very, very long time before I actually come back to get an actual job. And pretty much that's about it. So I just want to say, thank you guys so much, guys, for watching. If you haven't so already, please do so to punch that like button below. It's very much appreciated. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and also be wise to also, if you haven't so already, please follow my Twitter if you haven't so already, because I push out any type of new information about gaming and about my personal life of updates and such like that. And comment and share below what you guys think about this update of what I've been talking about with driving. And until next time, of course, this is your boy DK signing out, and I will see you guys on a weekend to do more videos and everything like that. So until next time, this is your boy DK signing out. Peace.